1 Kings chapter 16. And the word of Yahweh came to Jehu, the son of Hanani, against Baasha, saying, Forasmuch as I exalted thee out of the dust, and made thee prince over my people Yisrael, and thou hast walked in the way of Jeroboam, and hast made my people Yisrael to sin, to provoke me to anger with their sins. Behold, I will utterly sweep away Baasha and his house, and I will make thy house like the house of Jeroboam the son of Nebat. Him that dieth of Baasha in the city shall the dogs eat, and him that dieth of his in the field shall the birds of the skies eat. Now the rest of the acts of Baasha, and what he did, and his might, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel? And Baasha slept with his fathers, and was buried in Tirsah, and Elah his son reigned in his stead. And moreover, by the prophet Jehu, the son of Hanani, came the word of Yahweh against Baasha, and against his house, both because of all the evil that he did in the sight of Yahweh, to provoke him to anger with the work of his hands, in being like the house of Jeroboam, and because he smote him. In the 26th year of Asa, king of Yehudah, began Elah, the son of Baasha, to reign over Israel in Tirsah, and reigned 2 years. And his servant Zimri, captain of half his chariots, conspired against him. Now he was in Tirsah, drinking himself drunk, in the house of Arshah, who was over the household in Tirsah. And Zimri went in and smote him, and killed him, in the 27th year of Asa, king of Yehudah, and reigned in his stead. And it was when he began to reign, as soon as he sat on his throne, that he smote all the house of Baasha. He left him not one urinating for himself into a wall, neither of his kinsfolks, nor of his friends. Thus did Zimri destroy all the house of Baasha, according to the word of Yahweh, which he spoke against Baasha by Jehu the prophet, for all the sins of Baasha, and the sins of Elah his son, which they sinned, and wherewith they made Yisrael to sin, to provoke Yahweh, the God of Yisrael, to anger with their vanities. Now the rest of the acts of Elah, and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Yisrael? In the 27th year of Asa, king of Yehudah, did Zimri reign 7 days in Tirsah. Now the people were encamped against Gibbethon, which belonged to the Pelishtim. And the people that were encamped heard say, Zimri hath conspired, and hath smitten the king. For what reason all Yisrael made Omri, the captain of the host, king over Yisrael that day in the camp. And Omri went up from Gibbethon, and all Yisrael with him, and they besieged Tirsah. And it was, when Zimri saw that the city was taken, that he went into the castle of the king's house, and burnt the king's house over him with fire, and died, for his sins, which he sinned in doing that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh, in walking in the way of Jeroboam, and in his sin which he did, to make Israel to sin. Now the rest of the acts of Zimri, and his treason that he wrought, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel? Then were the people of Israel divided into two parts. Half of the people followed Tibni the son of Ginath to make him king, and half followed Omri. But the people that followed Omri prevailed against the people that followed Tibni the son of Ginath. So Tibni died, and Omri reigned. In the 31st year of Asa, king of Yehudah, began Omri to reign over Israel, and reigned 12 years. 6 years reigned he in Tirsah, and he bought the hill Shomron of Shemer for 2 talents of silver. And he built on the hill, and called the name of the city which he built after the name of Shemer, the owner of the hill, Shomron. And Omri did that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh, and dealt wickedly above all that were before him. For he walked in all the way of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, and in his sins, wherewith he made Israel to sin, to provoke Yahweh the God of Israel to anger with their vanities. Now the rest of the acts of Omri which he did, and his might that he showed, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Israel? So Omri slept with his fathers, and was buried in Shomron, and Ahab his son reigned in his stead. In the 38th year of Asa, king of Yehudah, began Ahab the son of Omri to reign over Israel, and Ahab the son of Omri reigned over Israel in Shomron 22 years. And Ahab the son of Omri did that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh, above all that were before him. And it was as if it had been a light thing for him to walk in the sins of Jeroboam the son of Nebat, that he took for a woman Izebel, the daughter of Ethbaal, king of the Sidonim, and went and served Baal, and worshipped him. And he reared up an altar for Baal in the house of Baal, which he had built in Shomron. And Ahab made the Asherah, and Ahab did yet more to provoke Yahweh the God of Israel to anger than all the kings of Israel that were before him. In his days did Hiel the Betheli build Jericho. He laid the foundation thereof with the loss of Abiram his firstborn, and set up the gates thereof with the loss of his youngest son Shagub, according to the word of Yahweh, which he spoke by Yehoshua the son of Nun.